roast the rice immediately. It tends to crack really easily. So we leave it for a couple of weeks to give it time for the moisture to get back. If you stick your hand in one of these bags back now, it's still hot.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, because he's just bagged this about half an hour ago, so it's still hot in the quality. If you wash that immediately, it's so dry now that it soaks water out so fast that the grains crack. It's really bad news.
I mean, there's obviously a recipe for how much water you put in with how much rice, or how much the rice has been polished to how much water you put in. Is that something? Is that flat with every brewery? They're all different. They all have a different theory. So it's how long is a piece of string?
Yeah, and I mean, I'll vary that depending on the specific packet that I'm brewing on a given day. Where the water comes from.
So pure rainwater, or was it mountain spring water?
It's spring water, yeah. So we have there are two springs up there, and we collect the water from both of them, and it comes down the mountain, and then we make sake with it. That's the man-eating rock.
Okay.
And the local legend was that it used to come down in the night and terrorise the villagers. And so one day one of the villagers climbed all the way up there and stuffed its mouth full of red clay so that it wouldn't be able to eat anyone anymore, which is the red bit you can see.
Uh-huh.
And we have a product named after it. And the until the morning. Usually it will be the morning. Like the moment it's still warm, so we'll steam it in the afternoon.
Okay, so you obviously know what the weight was before you've soaked it. When you've weighed it afterwards, that gives you an indication of how much water is absorbed.
Precisely, yes.
Oh, okay.
So we know to a tenth of a percent how much water is absorbed. But again, I mean, this isn't quite typical. I mean, this is a bit extreme, really. I mean, most places don't only do this for the various highest end of stuff.
But you know, it's like if I make a sauce, you know, and you make a reduction of two different types, and you reduce, then you separate them and you put them together, and you just spend the extra time building the background, then you end up with something completely different.
Well, I mean,
every little effort.
Well, it's all. We've made the analogy already between the rice that you eat, you know, and I mean it makes a difference to how it cooks, to the amount of water in it, and I mean that relates directly to how much the rice will actually dissolve in the mash itself, which has a strong influence on the flavour of the final sake. And what's even more important is, of course, is that 25% of all the roast that we use is turned into koji. And koji is a mould, and moulds are very sensitive to moisture. So depending on the amount of moisture in the grain that you grow the koji on, you get a different balance of enzymes and a different sake that results. I mean, basically the groundwork for all that funny stuff that we do upstairs is all set here. So I mean, you have to get this right if everything else is going to go right.
But you just take it a little bit further by doing, the extra processes that go the extra mile.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're a bit fussier about this in all the places, but I mean, to my mind, it's a good place to be fussy in. ちょっと早めに水入れて、またちょっと温度上がってるけど、ほら、ちょっと流して。